Hello and what's up everybody, it's the 17th Chronicler here, and I has built another MOC to show you. I'm coming to you from the archive because this is a disassembled MOC, unfortunately, but it is a really cool MOC from when it was built, and I think you will enjoy it. This one's called the Silver Sentinel. And let's go from the ground up once more. So, looking at the feet, they are not the most innovative feet that I have ever made. They're pretty much just Mata feet with a couple of Technic connectors on there and some spikes on the front end and the back of the feet to make it look a little bit cooler, not so bland. It is still a little bland in my opinion, but it is just a standard Mata foot. Holds up pretty well. The shins are Metru shins. You may not be able to see it that well, but they are Metru shins, I can assure you. And they have some Technic beams and pins and stuff on there so that I can attach some silver, armor onto them to make them a little bit bulkier, give them a bit of a knee covering. And, he's the Silver Sentinel. If I didn't put that there, it would be all black. Because I didn't have any gray Metru shins. I don't think those exist anyway. The thighs are one piece. Not the best thighs I've ever made, but I don't know, it kind of works. A little bit, I guess. The torso. Moving up to the torso, this is very, very custom. It is based off the Bionicle build. I will say that. It is based off the Bionicle build, but it is a highly modified Bionicle build torso. What I've done is I do have the Metru waist piece with a bunch of Technic beams and inner workings on there, some Metru chest armor, a big tube going around the middle of the torso to kind of fill it out, more Technic connections that kind of form the front of the armor, and then I've got that armor piece from Jalarmari going around the top, as well as some Mystica or Fantoka fins that come off the sides. Now the Mystica / Fantoka fins do hinder articulation in the arms just a little bit, but not enough for me to really worry about it, or not enough for me to have worried about it back when it was built. The rear of this MOC, on the torso anyway, is also fairly custom. You got the silver Borak guy at the bottom, and Nika thigh cover in silver in the middle, and then the I think that's another piece of armor from Jalar, but I'm going to refer to it as Matoro Mari shoulder armor, and that's on top. And those are all in silver. Lots of silver on this MOC. You can see where the giant tube attaches on the shoulders. Very well covered in armor-wise on the torso. The only flaw I have with the torso is the numerous amount of blue pins. Unfortunately, I don't, at the time this MOC was built, I do not have any black pins of the 3L pin type or of the axle pin type. Did not have those to work with, therefore I had to use blue pins. As a result, it is very distracting. I don't know, I don't think it's too bad, but it's something. The arms are pretty much basic CCBS, some silver shells with some spikes. The hands are pretty interesting. They're system-built hands with a couple of 2x2 bricks with socket joints on them that I used as the basis for the hands, and then just attached 1x2 plates with bars on them, and then just put some fingers on them using the Exoforce arms. And one of his hands, the right hand, has an extra Technic brick on it, which allows him to hold his sword in a locked position. It's kind of like what I have done with my self-MOC, where I have a secure Technic connection to make sure the sword is on there, so that it's not just loose in his hand. And it works, and that same Technic connection can also be used to put the sword on his back, including the blue pin that attaches it to his hand, which I thought was pretty cool. I am pretty proud of myself for doing that. Speaking of the sword, however, it is slightly custom. It uses the Matanui claw, shield, armor, whatever piece. It's a really cool sword piece. And I also used a Blizzard Blade from Kopaka Fantoka, some Technic connectors, and 2 Thornax launcher halves on the side gives it a really nice look. I enjoy it. I hope you enjoy it as well, because it looks really cool in my opinion. Going up to the head, it's pretty much just a Glatorian head. I did attach some gears onto his ears, just to make it look a little bit bigger and to make, like, he has earmuffs, kind of, I guess. He's got earmuffs. And he's got this nice looking hat, kind of like Cad Bane from Star Wars The Clone Wars, if you've seen that. I don't know, it looks really nice. I've never used the Glatorian head exposed without a mask on any other MOC. So I think that's pretty cool. It does give him a unique look, and the trans lime color does stand out. But it's his head. It's a Glatorian head. There wasn't a whole lot that I could do without painting it. I don't like to paint parts. That's pretty much the general build. The only thing really, really custom about it is his torso, and maybe his sword, if you can count that. But let me talk about the concept behind this MOC. I really just started building. I just grabbed a few parts and built whatever popped into my head. This was the result. However, later I came up with a backstory for him that he guards an ancient temple in the jungle region on Okoto for Generation 2, the island of Okoto. So he guards this ancient temple, and that's why it's called the Silver Sentinel. Nothing can escape his watchful eye, and stuff like that, you know. Now, after I named him the Silver Sentinel, I had intended on making, like, his brother MOC or something, the Golden Guardian, but, you see what I did there? You see what I did there anyway. Still hasn't happened. I might do it in the future. I don't have enough gold parts available right now, but that might happen. But that is basically the Silver Sentinel. Oh, one more thing before I forget. When I was, I kept this thing built for a really long time, and I'm really surprised that I kept it built for that long time. But I was just messing around with him, and I got him to stand on one hand, even with the connections on his fingers. So that was pretty cool. And I took a picture of it, so there it is. But that pretty much wraps up the Silver Sentinel. I built him a long time ago. He's taken apart, and I did make take a picture of all the parts, so I might rebuild him in the future. If that does happen, I'll make a video, show you what's going on. But for now, he's disassembled. He was a really cool MOC. I hope you enjoy him. This is the 17th Chronicler coming to you from the archive. I've got more MOCs to make, so until next time, see ya. Signing off for now. Bye.